Yes, wonderful comrades. Yeah. This is our welcome to our podcast.
Yes.
Ini podcast ya Boyz.
Yes.
Boyz wa mtaa, ndio?
Yeah.
So nataka tutakuwa actually it's an unfiltered talk where we just gonna be talking about different sort of topics.
Absolutely.
And hopefully our viewer maybe utakuwa umelearn kitu kidogo hapa. Hata tukisikia tunaongea Sheng, wewe kuwa na sisi. Tukiongea English, French, flow tu na sisi.
Hata tukiingia kijanga kidogo tu shururu wewe
ingia nayo. So let bros wajiintroduce kiasi pia. Alafu tuanze.
Yes.
From your side, my brother.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ouma, DH Ouma. Don't ask me what DH stands for. You will soon find out. Ouma is with a H at the end, and the H is silent. Yes.
Bro. Hi, my name is Daddy Son. Majority of you know me as Daddy Son Fitness. Yeah, that's me. Majority of you know me.
So, bros, there is this thing that I believe we all share it in common, yeah? Kwa mfano, yes, ile time tulikuwa na struggle. Like is when you're trying to put your life together, right? But there is one thing that motivated you. What motivated you to try and put your life together on your side?
Well, bro, poverty, bro.
Poverty, okay.
Poverty was my fuel, bro, because you see, having been in the trenches, you know, you growing up in the hood, in the village, not village, but the village in Nairobi.
The village in Nairobi.
You know, the village in Nairobi is different from the village in the village. Because village ya Ushago at least kuna food pale, wanaishi vizuri.
Unaenda kwa miwa, unakata miwa,
unakula miwa pale, mahindi pale, nini. Alafu kuna rent. Village ya Nairobi, my friend. So pale ni shamba la mawe, because you find even getting a meal. Especially kama mko wengi in the family, because now in our family we are 6, and my father died when I was 10 years.
Oh, sorry,
so I was raised by our mother only, and she didn't have a formal job, so ni kubambanya hapa na hapa. So bro, of course you have to work hard. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2012.
Oh, sorry.
So we had to now navigate. Now I had to step up and be able to take care of my siblings. So I think that also pushed me, because you see, I didn't want, if I failed, then everything, even my siblings and everyone, they were looking up to me. Now everything is just now done. Plus also, I didn't want the life that we lived bwana. Hiyo maisha si mzuri bwana. Maisha ya poverty bro si mzuri bwana. So lazima ujitume, lazima ujisukume. So that was my fuel. Yes.
I see. Now brother, kwako pia tujue kidogo. We can see, because you know we've grown together. This my guy brother used to be blind.
Yes.
Sijui alienda kuombewa na nani. You also have to tell us that story, my brother. We need to know who did the miracles, but first of all, tell us your small journey. What made you?
It's beating the odds.
Yes.
That nothing to do even with poverty. It's beating the odds, because I've been fighting to prove myself ever since I was a young person. Because in the blind school, like, oh, when kipofu, you can't do this, you can't achieve this, can't achieve that. So the day I got my sight, even if I'm 90% blind, the day I got this little sight back, I was like, okay, there is hope. You know, it wasn't for a reason. So every time I do, it's always to prove to myself and everyone else that you are not limited. Our motto in school was, I'm disabled, I'm differently able. I'm not disabled, I'm differently able.
Bro, I like that, bro.
That's powerful.
I like that, bro.
I'm just proving to everyone that I'm just differently able. I may not be able to do what you do, but what I do it better.
Okay.
Yo.
So kwani ulisoma kwa ile shule ya watu vipofu ama ulienda kwa normal school kama sisi?
School,
Serious?
Yeah.
So you know how to use
everything,
The brain.
Okay.
Braille, that's my first language.
Oh wow. Okay. So itabidi utatuambia vilikuwa blind hivyo, how did you know that the lady is beautiful? Ulikuwa unashika vitu ama utajuaje una date ama maybe ni mtu mwingine? Ulijuaje? So I think you'll tell us more about that, by the way. So what current business are you into, na changamoto gani una facing huko man? Juu unajua kuna boys pale mtaa wanalia sijui ati serikali wapatie kazi. Wewe una believe kwa serikali wapatie kazi?
And the government has a role to play, but majority of the play should be done on your side.
On our side, okay.
Government can provide opportunities, but you have to be ready to seize them.
Okay.
Majority of the guys saying government to say hata kumpe opportunity is either it's not qualified, ama yuko ready amejiweka kwa hiyo position. I feel that the challenges I'm going through personally as a person, high taxation, inflation, you know, easy vitu zenye zina affect everyone hapa like any other business. But
lakini si watu wako tax exempt, by the way.
Bwana nyie mlipe
amlipi taxes bro.
It's not on everything.
Who hata alipe affordable housing, who hajalipa.
Unalipishwa
Unakatwa aje? Sio ni kipofu.
Remember, I'm not employed.
Bro, sio ni mlemavu.
I'm not employed.
You are not supposed to pay house levy.
It's income tax.
So what is exempted? What is normally exempt? Only
if
income
I'm employed, now there is what an exempt.
Yeah.
But I'm not formally employed. I'm a business person.
So you have to when you file your returns, you still pay
they
the.
cut. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they still.
So what exemptions are you benefiting from?
Right now, maybe importing a car duty free, but mostly on my day-to-day
Tukitaka gari.
taxes.
This is the guy.
The
This is the
government
guy.
is listening. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, day-to-day activities like buying food, like Uber. You know, everyone pays tax whether direct or indirect. Yeah. So life is tough on all
Lakini
of us.
these guys wako na privilege kama white privilege eh?
Yes.
You guys wako na privilege. Nasikia ona ukiwa kipofu hivi bro, unaweza enda mahali hata pale Carrefour.
Yes.
Unasema tu nataka mkate.
Yes.
Utapatiwa bro.
Na ataenda nayo.
Anaenda nayo.
Sisi wewe unaambia sisi ni
Kari kafoni ya mama.
Hebu tukitoka hapa tuende tujaribu. Wewe chukua mkate tuone. Tuone
Sema
kama
tu kweli, kuna siku umekula mali free.
No.
No, I think
anaongelea kwa
Kuna kitu amekula mali mingi free huyo.
Jamaa maybe jua ego yake. But ungetaka
ungefanya bro.
Lakini siko baya. Hata nyinyi mkiniona.
So nikuulize bro.
Na kama mtu akusaidiwa. Maybe blind
bwana mlemavu ako na kiburi bwana.
Ako na kiburi. No. So okay, get them. Anakupatanga juu anakuonea huruma ama anakupatia.
Hebu tuambie kitu.
Story.
Then just find the.
Unamwambia ama ndo pick up line. Unajua mimi niko kipofu.
I think anatumianga ile za anatumianga uchiki vile sasa wewe unaweza kuwa dem hapa hivi umshike haga aseme ni sexual harassment. Unajua sasa huyu anaweza shika hivi anamwambia sorry I was not seeing
atakwambia kupiga coffee before mwambie uone.
Lakini the moment akishajua aoni atakwambia sorry it's okay. Then unajifanya lakini unaguza you can get away because you say no sorry I'm not seeing I can't see but wewe na mimi ukishika bro
sexual harassment bro. Not that simple bro. Before Joel kipofu acha kupiga coffee.
Bro. Tuambie story yako ya kwanza wewe kukula dem ilikuwa ni alikuwa ni huruma ama ulimuingiza box? Oh, sorry bro.
Hebu tuambie kitu. There are so many people also want to know.
There are people like us outside there.
Majority of you are sighted. You had access to magazines, videos. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
So us we did not. And then sex was.
Hakuna braille.
Ile utachoraje tits na braille.
Hakuna mtu ameinvent hiyo?
No bro, not yet.
That's a very good venture.
It's a good business venture by the way. Teach to the braille to pale.
So we are being told that kimwi mtu ako hivi akona vile, so sex is something we were very afraid of. But when a boy had to become a man, I didn't know that people even, you know, the movement of sex, which is back and forth, right?
Yeah.
Ilikuwa nimekelea hapo, najua after 5 seconds you run out.
When now you are breaking your virginity.
Yeah, I did not know there is movement involved.
Because hujaiona
tujui inakaaje. Ama hata ukoshua uliingia mali paswa.
Sasa sijui.
Akoshua uliingia mali paswa.
Nienda nafaa ku direct.
Kama anamwambia
ndio anafaa kuambia hapana rudi huko.
Wacha nikupeleke.
But ameuliza swali ya maana. Ndio uingize huo dem box huo wa kwanza huo mwenye ulini.
Wa kwanza huyo.
Alikupea mechi akikuonea huruma ama alikupea mechi akijua.
I guess we'll never know.
Inafaa tumtafuta alikuwa aitwa nani? Alikuwa ni huruma bali. Alete.
We appreciate you.
Lakini mimi unaanga kuna some challenges ambazo ni privilege. Juma the miss kuchochi mingi kwa ni wewe. Naenda tu pale town tu pale najifanya hivi nimeshika. Sorry. In just one day
you can get away with a lot.
Get away easily bro.
Sadly we have laws and
they have laws also on walemavu.
Hapana nyinyi mnanga
bro, the laws cut across.
So ulisema hukuona, so utasema tu hukuona.
You say you didn't see. And there was no justifiable cause.
There's no maybe I didn't see. Did you see my eyes?
It's always about intention.
So what was the intention there? They can't because you are trying to navigate and move around. In the process of navigating,
do you see blind people walking like this?
No, you had misplaced your stick.
You misplaced your stick, bro.
Yeah, so that
you didn't have it with you. So you
I don't misplace my stick.
But you can get away.
I see.
I hear that, but I've never been into.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm lucky that apart from being disabled, I'm also a little bit good looking, according to the women.
Okay.
So
Wanasema ngo ni sauti soul.
so the other new room alionea.
Kabien fulani hivi.
Nini we take what we get.
I see. Now, by the way, kuna historia si kama wa boys, right?
Yeah.
Once we make this money, we feel we don't need to have one woman. Is that the same analogy to everyone? Ama ni...
Bro, it's not even when you make money, bro. A man is polygamous in nature the moment you are born. You hata saa zile when you are poor, bro. You still would stay with one woman, bro. Ni ile sasa, what happens when you get money, the selection refines itself.
Okay.
Let's say if you are poor, you will eat whatever is available because kuna ile class yangu ile siwezi fika. But now when you get money now, first of all it emboldens you, so your confidence becomes more exposed. But also it refines now what you are eating. But the polygamous nature of a man remains. It remains. It remains. You find even in the villages, people are very poor, but they have like 3, 4, 5 wives.
But that's true. Wanakula tumiwa hizo mahindi nini bado kwa sawa.
Naturally a man is polygamous. It's in the nature
so
of a man.
it's just okay. You make your money, have many as you want.
And the good thing nowadays, even women have started embracing the fact that they know you can't have one woman. They know they are not the only ones. But now they always, as long as you respect them enough to when you're with them, you just show them, love and everything, whatever. But they always know. That's why even nowadays, if someone catches you, they don't bring as much drama as before. Yes. But not me. Me, I have one woman. Me, I have one.
We're talking about the rest.
I'm talking about the rest. Disclaimer
is very important. And there's this other thing, right? I don't know if you've heard it. Is it okay to empower your woman financially? What's your take in regards to, okay, now let's say we are businessmen, right?
Yeah.
So with your woman, is it okay to empower them financially?
What do you mean by empowering her financially? Investing in her or what?
Investing in her. Because you find us as men, right? We can, unaweza tukapata hata mtu anafanya pale kazi pale Chicken Inn, right? Pizza Inn. Just a beautiful lady and you can elevate her. But that can never happen with the woman mwenye amekuwa ameshatengeza pesa yake to see a man there kwa Chicken Inn amchukue. So, in your sense or in your view as a businessman, handling your ladies, right?
Yes.
Do you feel the need to empower them ama unatafuta ule mwenye ashajitengeza pia?
One thing you realize with us men,
because naona hii ni mistake, bro. This is a big mistake that many young men wanafanya. You get a lady, you impregnate her. Now you're not financially capable. Then after there's so many like family disputes, war inakuja kwa nyumba pale, gender based violence inakuwa pale, mwanaume anapigwa hata asemi, mwanamke pia anapigwa. You get that? It's because of those sort of things. So in your own take, what do you feel about that?
I normally say this, unless you're doing it from a point of charity.
Okay.
You're helping your woman from a point of charity with the extent that you don't have expectation of return. Charity you give and I'm helping you either pay your education or start a business, but not with the expectation of I have some expectations after. Because more often than not, you get disappointed the moment you do it. Because you see, bro, your woman is not your relative. Your woman is not your relative. Because when then there's a badilika tu mara moja, and you see now, what you're trying to save yourself is from disappointment. Because fine, it's okay to do that. From a human point of view, it is fine. From a moral point of view, it's fine. But now what happens is that when you roll now, fast forward the tape, and the dynamics change in front here. Maybe let's say he end up finding someone else and now he wants or whatever, madarao kidogo naingia, but he will forget what you did for her. So I always say, if you have to do it from a point of you are not expecting. It's just like loaning someone money. You give something that you don't expect it to come back. If it comes back, hallelujah, it's a bonus. If it doesn't, aisuru.
So in short, you're saying it's a bad investment.
It definitely is a bad investment. Investing in a woman, bro, if it's not your mother, it's not your investing in a woman. Unless you have married her, like she's your wife, you have children together, so you've built an empire around together. And you see, at that point, that will not be investing in her.
You're
You're investing in the
kids now.
family,
The family,
in the
okay.
family, in the whole unit as a whole. So what you do, if it's a business, it's a family business. So all of you are in it together. The kids are stakeholders. She's also a part of it. So whatever she's doing it for the greater good of the family. But I see people going, you take your girlfriend or your wife to school, you pay. You're not her father, my friend. That is the responsibility of her father. Because, and that's what I'm saying. It's not bad to do it from a moral point of view, from a human point of view. Do it, but don't do it with expectation.
Okay.
Of something, because then you'll get disappointed, and you see a lot of pain comes. You start saying, "Oh, I did this for her, I did this for her, but now she betrayed me. She became." So you see, now you are the one suffering. She's not suffering. Her, you already built her, but her, she's okay. But now you're the one in pain.
That's very
so. In order to avoid that pain, do not. And if you must do it as a charity.
As a charity.
As a charity cause.
Boys,
do it as you're doing as a charity. Is it charity? Fine, donate and say, wacha nisaidie, but not with expectations.
I see. Brother, si ati bwana kipofu. No, bwana guy, this is just a guy, this is a guy. So, on your side, my bro, now that you were on a tax exempt, right? What do you feel about empowering a woman? Do you empower your women too?
Tax or no tax?
Unajua sasa huyu kwanza akona idea nzuri. Unajua wewe ukiwa na dem hata kuna mali mingi ukienda hata vitu zinarudishwa chini.
They have their own menu.
Kuna maka you have your own menu, man.
Wewe ni happy hour all the time. You get happy hour all the time.
I wish. Where's the waiter?
So
kama anaweza pata 50% discount because I'm blind. Anyway.
So on your side,
I believe in giving freely. Like the fact that you're in my life right now, I'll empower you for what I think, for what I can right now. The moment you leave, you can leave. What I'm not willing to give, I won't give.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if there's a lady that I'm with right now, and I'm in a position whereby I feel I can empower them, you know, make them better while they're with me. I feel like when people are with you, like our friendship right now, in a way that I've gained from him, he has gained from me, and we are gaining from you. There's nothing expectance, but as long as we are friends, it's our job for us to help
lift each other.
Right? But the moment you leave, you can live with whatever you got from me, so that it's not like you wasted time being with me. But now, when big decisions like educating someone, blah blah, buying them a car, I believe you can buy a car as long as it's still in your name. It's fine. The car belongs to the office of the girlfriend.
Yes. So when the office holder changes, then the car remains to the office. So the new person will take over from.
If you decide,
actually, I like that.
But if you decide as a man to write the car in his name, in her name, sorry, make sure it's not something you're going back for. You get what I'm saying?
Nice.
So just invest what you're willing to lose.
And you see, my brother, the original intention, because a lot of men, and you find the men who overinvest, I call it overinvesting, because investing is okay, you know, you just do the bare minimum and you know what is required, what you can. The ones who overinvest, normally they do it from a point of inferiority, because they are doing it in order for this woman to fall in love with them. They're doing it in order to cage this woman so that she doesn't look at other men. Who told you? You will still do all that, but she'll still cheat on you because she'll smell the desperation in you. And that's why you find a lady can still be with a very rich person, but he'll cheat on that rich person with some nobody just somewhere just roaming around.
That's because women are emotional beings. They go with feelings. Today you can buy a car. Tomorrow I can buy a water. And how I made her feel while buying her that water
just
will determine what she does.
So a man who is sure on his masculinity, a man who is sure and confident on his masculinity will not feel the need to overinvest in a woman, because whatever I have is ours. If the woman loves me genuinely, I don't even have to invest in her. We just need to grow whatever I have, because whatever I have belongs to her anyway. So what is it that I'm investing in her? Because she's part of me, and so whatever I have is ours. So then she will be confident, she'll be happy with following me, letting me lead and me being the follower. And you'll find that there's no disloyalty in that arrangement, because now everyone knows their place and my masculine energy is already controlling. So then I won't feel the need to overcompensate by trying to now do extras in order to, of course, the normal flowers, chocolates, and taking her out. That one is okay, because you see, we have to take care of them. And those are,
but does also age determine the maturity of a woman? Do we have to scale that on? Okay, if I want to date a lady.
Let me lead on this.
Do you mean, if you date a lady who is 30 and above, maybe the maturity is different from that one who is, I want him a Gen Z.
Not necessarily.
Coffee.
For someone who has dated
Not necessarily.
a woman and a younger woman, let me say this.
Not necessarily.
A woman is a woman.
Okay.
It doesn't matter her age. You will still lead. You will still spend. Actually, these people are saying, "Oh, I want to reach a woman." Bro, you are still going to spend. Doesn't matter. Whatever she has should never bother you.
Yeah.
Whether also when it comes to age should only bother you if you're marrying them. Like, are they capable of giving me kids?
Yeah.
Are they capable of doing that?
Yeah.
But if it's just a relationship, I don't think the maturity and whatever
it doesn't matter.
I think like Daddyson said, a woman's maturity is not proportionate to age.
Yeah, it's ability to follow.
Yes, it's her ability to be feminine.
And I think through, the ability will only be shown through how you take care of her too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I feel some say a woman will be like, okay, I'm gonna just be submissive because he's bringing flowers, he's taking care of the house, it's like a breadwinner of the family. Some women say they're gonna be be submissive to this man because of what this man is providing. Now that you umekuja pale and you're not providing, do you really
be
think
connected with submission?
Yes.
You understand? Submission.
Oh, yes, I'm a feminist.
It comes out that I'll only submit if he does this.
Yes,
so they peg it on a precondition, and that's where they go wrong, because you see what they need to know, and I think this is what young women they fail out, and that's why so many marriages have failed. It's because a woman is pegging her femininity on a man's masculinity. To say no, if I find a masculine man, then I will submit. But you see, you need to be a woman anyway. You need to be feminine anyway, in spite of me being there. Because you see, now once you are feminine by yourself, regardless of me whether I am there, then you see, now you are in your corner or in your femininity, I'm in my corner in my masculinity. Then now the symbiotism now happens, we complement each other. But now when you start saying I'll wait until you become masculine so then I start being feminine, you see, now it's a tug of war. And already the moment you're doing that, you're tapping into my masculine energy, because you're being aggressive.
What happens when you lose your ability to provide?
Yes. Then it means they withdraw their femininity.
Withdraw it. Yeah, true. That's true. Let's talk about prenup.
Yes.
Prenup. That's a very, very important thing.
Yes.
First of all, us men, tunaogopa sana siku hizi kuoa madada wetu. Like, we rather just date them and have how do you call it, be father of Abraham, father Abraham everywhere, right?
Yes.
Than marrying this woman. What do you think about, first of all, prenup? Do you feel that this is what all men outside there should also pursue, in a sense that once you're dating this lady, you should also, when you know you're going to marry her, then you have to make her sign the prenup? Is it the same route that you feel is necessary for all the boys outside there or the men outside there?
I think for me, my take on prenup, it's not a question of whether the man or should do it or should sign it. It's a question of either party. It's a question of both man and woman, both of them, because you see, prenup, it protects you from the eventuality of conmanship, betrayal, and all these innuendos that comes as a result of us just being human beings. Because you see, so you'll find even a lady, if a lady has the man, whoever has the upper hand, it's advisable to sign the prenup, because you find even the lady, sometimes even men scam women. The woman is has worked hard, has developed, and then the man just comes and scams them. So I always say, whoever is holding the longer end of the stick, if you know that you have a lot to lose in case these things were to sambaratika and go there, it's important to go for a prenup. And if your partner is being wishy-washy about signing the prenup and say, my friend, run. There are so many people you can get outside there. If they don't want to sign that, if that lady doesn't want to sign that, he say, oh, I love you, why you don't trust me, blah, 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 and all that thing. And if they don't want to sign it, they say, okay, fine. If you don't want to say it, it's fine, it's okay, but this is my way of protecting myself. I don't mean that you are a bad person.